the places that we've gone to and everything that we've done, we're immune to this shit. It's like Teflon.
Right.
They get scared.
I grew up in Florida.
That's right.
Come on.
It's in our blood.
Can't hurt me. What are you talking about? I mean, you've seen Swamp Thing. You know that happens. Radiation in the swamp. We're all like this.
All of us.
It's not our fault.
No. Hell, we're probably related.
Well, there's an almost certainty of that, really.
Come on! The weekend has landed. All that exists now is clubs, drugs, pubs, and parties. I've got 48 hours off from the world, man. I'm gonna blow steam out of my head like a screaming kettle. I'm gonna talk cod shit to strangers all night. I'm gonna lose the plot on the dance floor. The free radicals inside me are freaking, man. Tonight I'm Jip Travolta. I'm Peter Popper. I'm going to Never Neverland with my chosen family, man. We're gonna get more spaced out than Neil Armstrong ever did. Anything could happen tonight, you know? This could be the best night of my life. I've got 73 quid in my back burner. I'm gonna wax the lot, man. The Milky Bars are on me!
And now, live from Rule 34 Studio, I bring you a girl who would definitely finish if her partner died during sex. Here she is, your host, the one, the only, Kinky Kitty.
Hello, and welcome to the show. This is Kinky Katie's World number 406. I am your host, Kinky Katie, and with me, as always, is my absolute favorite flesh-covered fuck toy, Mr. SC.
Right.
What is going on?
Okay.
How you doing?
Sure.
We are coming to you live from Rule 34 Studio, KinkyKatieRadio.com, and RadioCast.net. If you are listening live, I want to say Happy Easter. Easter's tomorrow, and Happy Passover that's going on right now to all my little Jewish and Gentiles.
Right. Get ready to hit it. Once the clock strikes whatever time Easter is, you know, you're gripping and ripping. Yeah. Time to go, baby.
That's right.
It's go time. You've been pent up long enough.
That's right.
You've been Lent'n all over the place.
Lent'n all over the place.
Right. Now you can unlent.
Oh well, you know, we're gonna be letting things go in my new porn pick of the week.
Right.
We got going on today.
Okay. Oh boy.
I think I'm definitely I've had dick on the brain. I mean, what else is new?
Okay.
But
I didn't know it fit all the way up there.
Well, you know, when you gotta push on the back of the head and you're walk.
It can if you force it.
Good. Also depends on the velocity of how hard you shoot a load. It might go up her nose.
Right. We're doing hypersonic these days.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes.
Super soaker.
High velocity.
That's right. It's like a fresh CO2 cartridge.
So what about your brain, dick on the brain? What's going on here? What's happening?
Well,
what are we doing?
I noticed I was kind of going over my show notes and stuff, and I realized that it's pretty dick heavy.
It's dick heavy?
I guess so. I guess it's ever talking about the, coming of Christ or some shit where I'm like, coming.
Did you say coming? Dick. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Fuck bunnies. Yay. I mean, I don't
think it really matters what the situation is. You may just apply that regardless. I think I'm seeing a pattern here is what I'm saying.
My shirt has a dirty word on it tonight.
Does it?
It says fuck.
Right.
Well, whatever.
Okay.
I've already had 3 people like, oh, where'd you get that?
That's like one of the most autistic statements I think I've ever heard.
What?
You're just reading what's on your shirt.
There's dog on your shirt. Yes, there is.
Bring it back around. Nobody will know that one.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's all right. But yeah, no. I got this as a promo shirt at a meeting for a company called Pipe Dreams when I used to work at a porn store in Orlando. And
they always had such interesting giveaways, like when manufacturers would come around to talk to you guys about shit.
I loved it. It was so much fun because a lot of the times you would get to try out, they'd always bring something. And sometimes they're these really expensive toys too. That other things like you can win stuff for answering questions, whatever. Anyway, but I used to get a lot of stuff. That's how I got that $200 zippy zappy pussy.
Yeah, defoliator.
Yeah.
Right. It'll strip off 15 years worth of skin. It'll put it back to when you were 23.
She looks 64, but that pussy, man, it's 25.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know if electricity works that way, but we're going to say it does.
Sure. You know how they have those face masks, too, that are supposed to have the little TENS unit and they zap your face and you're all like, and you start twitching. Like, anyway.
I'm sure it's the same thing.
Yeah, it is.
Sure.
It's like those little, like ab McNuggets for your crotch.
McNuggets, huh?
Well, you know how they used to have those infomercials way back in the day? There was this belt you could put on that had these like little nugget-sized zappers in them.
The Abilizer.
Yeah. Like, yes, I've got an 8-pack, all because I did nothing but wear this belt on the couch while I ate my tater chips.
Right. I'm sure it didn't hurt, you know.
No.
Except for that version didn't strip any skin, right? I mean, the Abilizer did not like actually strip skin off of the abs, or the one for the face. Nobody lost sheets of skin.
No.
Right.
Well, it's a different kind of skin.
Okay.
Up inside your vag than it is on your.
You're right. It's an organ down there. It's its own little organ.
It's moist. And
right. Sensitive.
Tissuey.
Uh-huh.
I'm old.
Moisture, like, conducts electricity a lot better.
Yes, it does.
Uh-huh.
Especially when it's lubed up, too. Then you've got you're adding fuel to the fire.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so back to your dick heavy episode. We're doing dick heavy episode.
I suppose so.
We're talking about a lot of dicks, a lot of Richards going around.
I did want to say thank you for the shout out. There really wasn't a shout out from a former person that I used to do radio with. How his ex-partner is a total fucking cuck, and it is hilarious.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah.
I listened to that episode and I was like, yeah.
So you're just going to tell a half a story?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Well, because if you know what's going on and you've ever, listened to the show, then whatever.
It's basically hearing the dirt from some place that you used to work.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Catching the dirt on a video.
Yes.
And enjoying it. Because that's exactly what we knew what was going on.
Yeah.
What you found out. So you basically you're all of the things that you thought were confirmed by watching a video years later.
Right, because I thought, well, maybe it's not, and I thought it was something else for a little while, but now it got confirmed that it was my original.
Exactly like what it seemed like. Mm-hmm. So people don't like women. What are you gonna do?
Whatever.
So,
speaking of Easter being tomorrow, if you're listening, but I don't care.
Probably already done for most of you.
Whatever. It's still April if you're listening in April. Shut up. You can get these at any time. Tenga eggs.
Right.
Make great little like Easter basket stuffers.
Well, I guess they would. It's would be kind of awkward around the kids, maybe.
Well, no, you don't
Those
give
are mommy's
them to
eggs.
You don't give them to them. It's not mommy. No, these are for the dudes. You can use them like 1 to 3 times. It's a jerk off sleeve.
Okay, that's right. The little fuck egg.
You're right. Each one has a different like pattern design, bumpy, swishy
inside the
texture.
Egg.
Texture. That's what I was thinking about. Inside the egg, and it's very stretchy. And there's no hole in the top. So you grab it and it stretches down the base, your entire length of your shaft. So you lube it up and you fuck it.
Go to town on the egg.
Yeah, but what you can also do too is you can cut like a little hole in the other tip of it. You can use it as a fuck sleeve, or like when you're giving head, you could do it like if you can't deep throat or
like
you want to do something
ring.
different. Yeah.
Okay.
Just get your hand working in there as you get your mouth in there, and then you can just do it at the same time.
Right. Or you could rig a little slit so you could burst through the other side.
That's right.
Like a complete Chad. Just do that shit like Kool-Aid Man.
Or
but with your dick.
But since it's an egg, it's like, that scene in Alien. It's just.
That's right. That'd be the coolest way to do that, really. If we're gonna do that, it's make it a little micro slit so you can bust on through. Kind of like Hulkamania, running wild.
You wouldn't like it when he's angry.
Speaking of your ex-boss.
Oh my God. So I'm filming next week. Yay.
Again?
Yeah, for Pandemic Thirst.
Right.
Yes.
More horror movies.
More horror movies.
Okay.
Horror.
That's you've been typecast.
Whatever. I don't care. I have fun.
Right.
So
you did better last time. You got all worried before you left. Your normal anxiety that you get anytime you have to do something.
I do.
And then you were fine.
I get horrible anxiety. But no. So I just, I filmed the day after the last show, and I thought I looked quite nice as I was leaving the house and how my day started. And by the time I got home, I looked a mess. It smelled good. But I looked a mess. But I posted a couple of pictures on my social media. I'm like, how it started and how it ended. This guy said, what the fuck happened to you? You look like you got a train run on you. And I said, maybe I did. I don't know.
We're not sure.
I'm not telling you.
Heavy on the marshmallow fluff.
Marshmallow fluff. Ooh. Coconut
fluff.
Pina colada mix.
Coconut pina colada mix.
Yeah.
Wow.
It looks disturbingly close.
It's like milk, not milk.
Yeah.
Or not milk. What was that shit called?
Nut milk.
No.
Yeah, not milk.
Not milk.
Just
not milk is not milk.
It's not milk.
It's not milk.
It's like, what is it? Well, it's not milk. Here, have some. I can't believe it's not butter. Well, what is
it's
it?
White. It's white.
Butter.
That's all you need to know. It's white. You'll be okay. White liquid. Don't worry. What could be wrong with a white liquid?
Look at that glow underneath that black light. Hey,
Right.
that means there's vitamins in it.
Does it?
Minerals.
Does it? Is that why the black light fluoresces body fluids?
I tried to make. Speaking of that last scene that I did for Satan Lives. I tried to make a t-shirt. Tried to make a t-shirt of a still that they took, that they sent to me that is quite vulgar.
Okay.
There's no nudity. Mm-hmm. But it's vulgar.
Right.
And I thought it was hilarious. So I put it smack dab on the t-shirt on a chest, and underneath it says Kinky.
Okay.
Had them made. Had two. One for you and one for me.
Okay.
That was to be nice.
Sure.
Everything went through. Everything's fine. Supposed to get it Tuesday.
Okay. They wouldn't do it.
No. They're like, oh, ma'am, no. We cannot do a shirt like this.
No. Why not?
No.
What are they, like the Christian print company? What's going on?
Well, I don't know. So I'm trying to find a place now that I
prints
can,
what you want.
Prints,
like that believes
prints
in
what I want.
That believes in customer service and providing what the customer wants.
And because there's no nudity, there's no profanity. It just looks
okay.
bad.
You're not being fair. You have to be descriptive. There's people listening, you know.
All right.
They can't see.
There looks like there was just a 40-person bukkake in the middle of a bed. And I had already been covered in it.
Okay.
And this is the rest of it that's like pooled on the bed.
Right.
We're like, let's get gross with it. So they had the camera. I leaned down and I had my face in the bed and I'm licking it with my tongue and it's dripping off of my tongue. And I look like I've just been fucking face raped by everyone.
Okay.
So
it's milk, not milk.
Well,
you know.
Well, not to mention, so I have green hair on, like, and clown makeup, but the clown makeup is like dripping down my face, and I've got looks like cum dripping off of my tongue.
It's coconut milk. What are you gonna do?
And if you guys want to see, you can go to my Twitter at Kinky Katie Radio, and you can see the picture because I posted it. I shared it.
They don't hate you at Twitter yet.
No, Twitter lets me put profanity and vulgar shit on there.
So far.
So far.
We'll see if that changes.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Run away? I'm not sure.
Well, I guess there's always OnlyFans for now.
Oh boy.
I don't know. I'm not on OnlyFans, just to let you know, because people do ask me. I'm like, nope. So yeah, I'm just covered in goo, and they're like, no, we can't print stuff like this.
Yeah, it's discrimination.
Right.
Really?
So I don't know.
Who are they to say what kind of coconut milk we can put on beds and put on t-shirts?
That's right.
That's okay. Somebody will print it.
I was like, what the fuck happened to you? And I'm like, you'll have to find out. You'll have to find out.
Obviously, you were attacked by coconut milk.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was attacked by a fellow clown.
There you go.
It was actually what happened.
You had really big balls.
Yes.
Full.
Yes.
For years.
My God. All right. Well, on that note, let's go to my favorite segment.
Stand by.
Standing by.
It might not be the porn you would pick. It is the porn Katie would. It's time once again for
80s porn pick of the week. Oh, nice. Wow.
Excuse me. I'm so sorry.
Shield the microphone.
I was trying to. I guess it doesn't work when I'm like, rah. It's all right.
You burp like a trucker.
Honk, honk. No. It's not going to be cute.
So what about sexy time now?
Okay. Yeah, doesn't that make your nipples hard and want to think about sex?
Somebody does, for sure.
Well, all right. It's kind of like kidnapping porn.
Right?
Like kidnap, captive, torture porn.
Okay.
Forced male orgasm for dudes.
Okay. Now we're getting...
Well, these are different things. I'm breaking it up. Like okay, like a guy all tied up in bondage getting milked.
Okay.
Now by milking, I mean by prostate.
Oh.
Or like electrified prostate.
Okay.
Like going back to the whole stim thing.
Right. They're borrowing your favorite dildo and cramming it up somebody's ass.
No, or like...
Somebody that has a dick and a prostate.
No, or like metal probes.
Huh.
Yeah.
Metal probes.
And you see everything just like twitch and lurch, just like as it's like, because the like amateur ones, the homemade ones are the ones that are the best, because then you're like, this is real shit. They're not,
So are they at all like snatching somebody out of the street or just like drugging some man? What's going on? What's the storyline here?
Oh, you want to go back to the kidnapping?
No, I'm just wondering about the storyline of how did you get there? Like, how did they get there? Did they tell you? No. Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
What if I
don't.
need a story. I need to know what the backstory is. It makes it a lot hotter for me.
Well, sometimes the story doesn't matter.
What?
Anyway.
What?
I saw one that I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I could find it again in my history and share this link with you, this video, but I don't know. It's prostate milking, but with the syringe vacuum. Now, what I mean by that...
Why?
Well, wait.
So that...
No. Yeah, let me tell you. So, the syringe vacuum was kind of like partly homemade, and that went into the urethra and got fed. There was a tube that fed into his dick, and then it was attached to the syringe that had a vacuum.
Okay.
And then she has a pink vibrator that she's going to town on his ass with.
Right.
And she's turning it on. And the movie, the video is like 6-7 minutes long, something like that. But you're like, whoa. All of a sudden. They have some really interesting videos, that couple. It's still always like the same pink vibrator.
Yeah,
not
it's
always.
their signature, really. So you know it's them.
Well, sometimes they have some interesting ways of collecting jizz, I suppose.
Right. Okay.
There's this one. He's kind of like gimped out, just with the full leather daddy, all get up.
Right.
And there's a contraption, and it's mostly made out of plexiglass, and it's got sort of like a fleshlight that's attached to it.
Right.
But it's completely motorized.
Go on.
So what he did is he straps this onto him, and he gets tied up. So he's doing a whole, cross on the bed. He's all splayed out, and this thing is being controlled. And it's like, and he's flipping out. He's like, oh, when he's got a mask on, so we get, I mean, and it could be a lot of like a, just like a dog and pony show. You're like, just hamming it up for the camera.
Or not.
Right, exactly.
You
or
don't
not.
know.
And then it's open at the one end. So when he comes, you see it shoot. Like, I mean, it's just like, you're like, wow. I mean, he gets him, that thing like fucking gets him launching. It's like a jizz launcher.
Right.
Well, anyway, because there's a couple of him like standing up and having it done. And then there's a couple who's on a bed where he's all like stuck.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not sharing your excitement. I mean, you keep looking over waiting for me to share your excitement on this one. And it's just, no, it's not happening. I mean, okay. You eat olives. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You put those dirty things in your mouth. So God knows what else you do.
That's right.
Right. Right.
Well, anyway.
Porn pick of the week.
So that is my porn pick of the week.
Sure.
Yay.
Lots of milking.
I know.
In Gimp suits.
Uh-huh. I just bondage and just tied up and tortured, like slapped around and, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, are you done? Well, you know, because like after one of the things is after he finished coming, they like cranked it up high. So it was like right on his head. So you know that feeling after you come,
right?
It's like,
right.
You know, stop it. Well, you're tied up. And it's motorized.
Oh no, I'm not tied up. No, negative.
Well, I'm just saying.
No, this is why you can't be trusted.
Stop it.
It's true.
I can.
You sure? Sure. If you can't hear me say chinchilla, it's all over with.
Oh, I can move.
Yeah, you'll have no idea. You won't care.
Melee?
Exactly.
What part of that did you not understand? I thought you said it hit harder.
Right.
There was a study done that says that 10% of vegetarian hot dogs contain meat. Sorry, vegans.
It's gonna suck.
Yeah,
I mean, you totally go out of your way to not eat meat. If I've been eating meat this whole time, Jesus.
Dude,
really?
You could get a lawsuit going.
You could. Ruined my life.
I would think so.
You ruined my life. I was 100% soy until now.
Well, you thought you were.
I was a gold star vegan.
Shit. Oh, quick little thing. Little just blip of a story.
Little micro thing.
Yeah, a little micro thing. Hey, I had an edible, so I'm hanging on.
Yeah.
As best as I can.
Yeah, I hear you.
I didn't know, this is a little factoid, that Liza Minnelli walked in on her husband and her stepfather fucking on her wedding night.
Okay. So her husband and her stepfather, yes. Okay.
Had been having a secret affair.
All right. Okay.
I'm just saying, can you imagine? That'd be like me on our wedding night walking in on you banging my dad or vice versa.
That would be even weirder than Liza Minnelli doing that.
You think?
It would be a lot weirder than Liza Minnelli because I don't even know. I mean, I barely know who I know who Liza Minnelli is, but who really cares?
Somewhere.
I mean, it was like 180 years ago at this point.
No, I know.
Really? I mean, that's so sway back.
I know.
That, but even back then, it is a scandal for sure. Now, whatever. I mean, you didn't have the equipment to like satisfy my thing, and I wanted to keep it in the family.
Right.
What are you going to do?
Well, he's like, I can't quit you, so I got to marry your daughter.
Right. Was that it, you think?
Guys.
Or it just, he just figured he would do both.
I don't know.
He was very, very panny.
Very panny?
Yeah, a little pansexual action. I'll bang everybody. Don't care. And this is back like in the fucking 50s or something.
Something like that.
Something.
I think. Yeah.
The 1900s.
Oh my God, all the way back then. They sell tactical butt plugs now.
Tactical.
What
makes them tactical? They're black?
No, they come in 3 different kinds of camo.
Okay.
Like 3
that
different
definitely
colors.
makes them tactical now.
No, 3.
It's got a really bright flashlight on the end of it.
No, it actually
survival knife.
It has a bottle opener.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's for sure. You need a bottle opener.
Well, yeah, come here.
Yeah, is that the way it works?
Something.
Or so you can tell grandma it's just a bottle opener, but, I'm going to the woods. I need my bottle opener, honey.
Well, or that you just take pictures and post them.
Why do you and my father keep going hunting, honey? You guys go hunting like every weekend. Don't worry about it. We need lots of bottle openers, though. Right. So that's what makes them tactical. They have bottle openers.
I guess so, yeah.
And camo. Camo makes it tactical?
Well,
Huh.
I don't know.
Right.
Soon they're going to have like Buck Wild or whatever that.
I mean, when I'm thinking tactical, I'm thinking something that you would like bring to a fight. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Something you might want if you were attacked in an alley. Oh, you got a Corona? Let me open that for you. Hold on.
I do. It's special lag. I never leave home without it. It kind of hurts to sit though. There was this model. She wants to have the world's biggest ass.
Right.
And she posted a video on her like Instagram or whatever. It's in a see-through outfit. It's very cartoonish.
Right. Already.
Oh yeah.
I mean, because having the world's largest ass, that's saying. I don't know that she's even close.
Well, see,
are you counting? The hip to ass ratio? Maybe I don't even know.
Because it's definitely not. It's not natural. She says it too. She goes, I think it looks great.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying how many girls do you know that are like fucking, monstrous sized ass just the way they come out, right?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. But it's like it's cartoonish because it's up, it's very high, and it's very
to half a basketball slapped on an ass cheek.
It's more than that.
That whole basketball.
Yeah, exactly.
It really looks kind of like there's a whole pillow stuff back there.
Well, it's my pillow.
There kind of is.
It's a squishmallow.
Is that the spray foam technique, or how are they doing it that big?
I don't.
Fill it with air?
I don't know. Filling it with air.
Sentinel?
I've seen people take their implant and they flip them. Like it's like their ass implant and they can flip it right side so it's like flat. It looks like a fucking drum.
Like a half a moon.
Yeah, it's like, oh honey, why don't stop? Oh.
Just wanted a bigger ass.
I know, but then they flip it back and they're like, ah. I'm like, that's not supposed to do that.
Something's wrong with your ass, honey.
You can't take your fucking like titty bag and like squeeze it to the other side and be like, two over here, and then squeeze it back. Well, if they're
some girls do weird implant boob tricks. They do strange things.
No,
some of them.
You're right.
I mean, maybe those are the ones back in the 1900s that we would see around. The old surgeries. God knows what they were doing back then.
God, skin's so tight you can read the fucking serial number. I swear, that's what I cannot stand implants like that. I mean, I have no problem with implants, but yeah, when they just look like you take an ice cream scoop of flesh and slap it on a chest and then leave it there. Like the skin is even like tucked in behind the implant. And it looks awful. Or they're bodybuilders and they start to they look like they're sliding off of their chest, and it's honey.
I don't even know. I don't even have a mental image of your second example there, but I know exactly what you mean, like the Pamela Anderson style breast implants.
No,
I mean, but back in the 80s, to me, I always think of her boobs as being just round scoops, the 80s style. 90s style.
I'll have to find you a good reference.
Right. I mean, either way, it if it looks that altered to me, I'm usually not about the project so much.
Like it looks like if you touched it, it would hurt, or like the skin would tear real easy.
Right.
Like kind of like that, where veiny. But there's a lot of people out there that like that.
No, they do. They like that style.
And whatever. You like that, you like that.
There's an ass for that seat?
No shit.
Just not me.
I
don't want to sit in that seat.
It's just not me.
Yeah, back to your, Gimp being held down and milked by 10 machines at once.
What? You have to be forced and rubbed on by all these hard titties. No.
Oh, God, no.
Well, more?
See, that's exactly what would happen too. Right.
Oh, you want me to turn on the machine now too? Force you to get a taffy pull while.
No, this is exactly what I'm saying.
We're gonna make this as difficult as possible for you.
And this is no, I can see it going that way exactly. That's the way it would happen.
Well, that's just because I know you. There's a little thingy you can get for your car. It sits on your dashboard.
Right.
And it's like half of an anime chick with big boobs, speaking of, but they jiggle. Like you stick her on the dashboard and they jiggle.
Oh, it's like the little bouncing hula girl, but they're boobs.
Right, but they're anime boobs.
Right. Oh, that's a way better 2022 version of the hula girl on the hood.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and you can flick them, you can squeeze them.
Bouncing booba.
Yeah, a little bouncy booba. So, if you're on those long car trips and you need tits.
It's really made for all the Uber drivers out there.
Oh, God, are you that bored?
Well, it's a conversation piece.
Like, maybe.
Right. You can pick up old Karen from, Pilates.
Hi.
Hi.
That's right.
She can watch your anime dancing, jiggly boob girl. She'll love it. You'll be okay.
All right, let's go to an episode of Rule 34, and when we come back, we've got some watching information and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. You didn't give enough watching information already?
No.
All right.
Okay, bye. And welcome back to Kinky Katie's World, Rule 34 Studio, KinkyKatieRadio.com and RadioChaos.net. You can get me on Twitter at KinkyKatieRadio, KinkyKatieRadio.com, KinkyKatieRadio@gmail.com. You can Google me, because I like it.
Right.
And, right.
Right. Yeah.
You can also get me on YouTube.
I was caught up in my own music there for a second.
Yeah, no kidding. So you kind of fucked yourself.
Did I?
You did.
Okay.
Well,
did I?
I don't know. I don't know. Speaking of the current situation, if y'all...
The current situation?
What
are you talking about?
My current situation.
Okay.
No, April 20th. This is next week. So
right, 420.
Yeah, for those of y'all that's
it's a funny number for a lot of people.
Celebrate. It's a funny number.
It's a funny number.
It's a giggly number.
Some people say so. What's your point?
Nothing. I'm just reminding people.
Okay.
that are listening at the moment.
Or it's already happened and you're living in the past, or you're
so
in
you need
the
to play
past.
catch up.
Yeah. No, it's too late. You got sent back. It's like Groundhog Day.
No.
But 420 day.
Oh, they say that this summer and the spring break that there's STI hotspots you need to watch out for.
STI Tracker.
Yes, and for those who don't know, STI is a sexually transmitted infection.
Right?
That's right.
Okay.
So they're saying that the common ones that you need to look out for this holiday season when you go on your summer vacation.
The clap, the clam.
Yes, definitely the clap or chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis.
Yeah, the super sif. You gotta watch out for that new super sif strain.
Trichomonas.
Whatever that is.
I don't know. I've never heard of that one.
I can't even pronounce it, so obviously I can't catch it.
That's how it works.
It's really. If I can't pronounce it, I can't get it. I have a natural immunity to a lot of things because of that. I can't say a fucking one of the terms, so I don't get them.
All the places that we've gone to and everything that we've done, we're immune to this shit. It's like Teflon.
Right.
They get scared.
I grew up in Florida.
That's right.
Come on.
It's in our blood.
Shit can't hurt me. What are you talking about? I mean, you've seen Swamp Thing. You know that happens. Radiation in the swamp. We're all like this.
All of it.
It's not our fault.
No. Hell, we're probably related.
Well, there's an almost certainty of that, really.
Well, because everybody's related at some point.
That's what I'm saying.
Whatever.
Go far enough back.
Yeah.
What do we know?
I don't know.
Can't tell.
Oh, my goodness. What else? So there's what? Don't giggle at me.
Very fragile state.
I am right now.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I heard, and I had to look it up because I was like, no, this is probably just someone that's making up shit. But they're saying that going on right now is the golden age of male nudity.
Is it?
That
the golden age of male nudity?
Apparently, that's what a lot of people are saying.
A lot of people men?
No, just a lot of people.
I mean, but are they men?
What? No.
I mean, are they met? Let me just pose a little hypothetical to you. Okay, you know how you get dick pics that people just send to you?
Yes.
Now, what if they just say male nudity's on the rise? What if they convince you of this? Then what happens when you just start seeing like when you're getting more dick per capita?
No,
I mean, the dick is being piled on high now.
This is in the movies. This isn't what they're not talking about sending dick pics to people. This is
No, it's to change your mind on the idea of seeing dicks. So when a dude wants to show you his dick, it's going to be okay. 'Cause you're like, well, male nudity's on the rise. It's okay. I'll look at your dick.
Whatever.
It's a conspiracy is what I'm telling you.
I'm just saying that a lot of male frontal nudity is popping up on TV and in movies.
They still have TV besides streaming services.
Amazing, right?
They're doing that still?
They are.
And they're showing dick now.
They're showing dick.
Who is they? I mean, who are
Prime
these? What are these
TV.
shows? This one and that one. I mean, are they?
There's Pam and Tommy, that one about the
that was on Prime
Pam
Video,
and Tommy
right?
Lee.
I think something. That was on a streaming service. Okay. Hulu. It's like the Facebook of streaming services.
There's a bunch of shit. They say there's a ton of male nudity on that Euphoria show.
Well, there's a ton of nice booby on the female Euphoria show there. That one girl, the actress, my God, those are glorious boobs.
Yeah, she was our tits girl a couple of weeks ago.
That was a little bit ago at this point. My God, they were way better than I thought.
Yeah, they're surprised.
They really were. It's like, I was shocked.
They're surprise cities. Sure.
I mean, I bet if you were in person, you wouldn't be surprised. You'd be like, yeah, no, I thought they would be that glorious.
It's like, no, and I bet she smells like cookies.
Yeah.
Like, just...
Yeah. I knew it.
I know. It's like, God damn.
What are you going to do?
They said that a lot of there was a Reddit thread that was going through. We're talking about what I was looking through. I actually went to more places with this whole golden age of male nudity.
Okay, you went to more places. What do you mean?
Well, I didn't just like read like the first couple sentences and be like,
oh, you actually read the whole article?
Well, no, didn't say that.
Don't get crazy. Slow down.
Pump the brakes a little bit now.
Right. Okay.
No, but I went to, I looked up a couple of the other,
articles saying this propaganda.
Yes.
Right.
So I went to this one like Reddit thread and it was a bunch of dudes, that were.
Back to my theory.
What?
It's like gaslighting. It's dick lighting. It's the same thing. We'll just convince you that it's okay. You know how that way, if you're ever in a Louis C.K. situation, it's just, hey, males are more nude. We need to be free with our bodies. I'm just expressing myself. Haven't you read these articles? Here, I'll send you some links. Check these out. These are reputable news sources here.
I'm allowed to show my dick. It doesn't mean that I want it.
Right. This is exactly right. I'm just being one with my environment. That's all.
Nudity.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Here's an article. Check it out. It's on Facebook. It's got to be true.
You can show the bottom of your boobs. I can show the bottom of my balls. No. Just wear a pair of like shorty shorts with the nut hanging out. Be like, what?
People do get way more bent out of shape when they see a dick, though, for sure.
They do.
It's all fun and games if a girl's naked. A dude gets naked and it gets serious real quick.
Get serious real quick.
One way, like, what are you doing, dude? What's going on, man?
There's other people here.
Point that somewhere else. What are you doing? What's going on?
There's ladies making out. What are you doing? Put it away. You're being offensive.
Right.
Not everybody wants to see that.
I'm a little anxious already. My blood pressure went up just because you whipped out your hairy dick. I mean, it's fine and all. You didn't talk to any of us about whipping out your dick.
It's fine and all.
It's not okay. If you say, hey, I'm going to whip out my dick, okay. I mean, I was here, sold a different kind of a show.
Just give us a little heads up.
Right.
Didn't know it was that kind of party.
I turn around and there's a hot cock resting on my shoulder.
hot cock.
Cock are way hotter than you expect them to be when you're in an orgy situation. When somebody rolls over and you get a hot cock to the fucking leg, immediately you're like, wow, those are way warmer than you expect them to be. You know what I mean? It's shocking. It really is.
Shocking.
But when you think about it, they're full of blood.
Yes.
So, yeah, they're going to be a few degrees warmer than the rest of the body, I would imagine.
And plus, in the situation that you're in, there's a lot of warmth.
Right.
There's a lot going on.
Sometimes, yeah.
Things get sticky.
Oh.
Usually you're on enough drugs.
Remind me of the places the things that I didn't like about it. Do I have to be sticky? Is it a requirement? Can I do this without being sticky?
God damn it. Can you just lower the AC a little bit?
Really?
You planned for this. You knew this was happening. Plan ahead. Sorry. Well, they were saying that. Sorry. That Michael Fassbender apparently has he's packing.
Okay.
Now, he's the guy that played Frank.
Yeah. I love you all.
Exactly. Well, so Magneto has a magnificent schlongs''𝓼.
Oh, that's right. He played Magneto as well in the whole X-Men
right.
25 movies they made about X-Men that you can't put together if you try to watch them. So none of the time makes sense anymore. Anyway, he's got a big monster cock.
He does a couple full frontals in a couple of different movies, and everyone's like, "No, I've seen that, I've heard that." And then they go, "Well, Harvey Keitel was showing it since before." Now we're going way back. People are like, "Who?" No, there's an actor who's like really old that his name is Harvey Keitel. I heard
Barbara Streisand walked in on Harvey Keitel.
Is
Lily
that,
Hamlin.
Like really?
Yeah. Harvey Keitel and Lily Hamlin.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Having sex with
She joined?
Oliver Stone.
Okay.
No. These are all old people that nobody fucking knows about. Do you see the connection? You're like, really?
Let's go to your favorite segment.
Barely know those names.
Shut
what are you talking about?
Up.
Stand by.
Standing by. Dipshit.
Boobs in and on the news. It's time once again for
Tits Man.
Okay, so we're going to go back to, because I was going to bring this up earlier and then I just started going off on something else. Whatever, I don't care. Just pay attention.
Keep up. Really.
Okay, now, excuse me.
My God, lady.
This is not me, okay?
Right, no, that's not you.
No, the Tits Man.
Okay.
If you go on Twitter, it's at Katie Boobs XXL.
Right. Katie Boobs XXL?
Right.
On Twitter. Okay.
Now, the name is Katie Boobs XXL new 2,330cc expandable.
What?
That means
Oh,
her
yeah.
titties,
2,330cc expandable boobs.
They look like basketballs, and she can make them bigger at will.
Oh, it's like go gadget boobs.
I'm going jogging. I'm gonna.
See, those are that is that exact style of boob that you were talking about.
That I do not care for.
The hard roundies.
I don't.
The hard roundies.
But I know that there are people who are really into them, and they are massive. So that's why I figured that I'm like, you know what?
We're going hard roundy.
Just because I don't like them.
Show you, I can bring them to you.
That's right. I can help, or whatever. I can do my best.
They look like fat little softballs.
And she calls herself a bimbo doll with huge boobs. Mm-mm. So she ain't kidding.
She's not.
Her goal is to get to 8,000 cc's.
And she's at 2,300, so you're, way more than 60% or something like that bigger and hopefully stretchier.
They're already larger than her head.
Yeah, pretty much. They are some tickle bitties for sure.
They are some very, very tickle bitties.
It wouldn't be what I would pick, but, go for it.
To each their own.
Tear it up.
Buttercup.
Right.
Yeah. All right, so that's the Tits Man for the week.
Tits Man.
Oh my goodness. So I was talking about you know what?
What?
Let's do
Yeah, the other one. Why not?
There's a place I don't like being lied to. I really don't.
Okay.
Because I don't like when I went to a website. I was going to talk about them, and then I just didn't get to it last week. I got an email by someone who says that they work there. The email was completely automated generated.
Right.
It totally was. Oh, I love your show. Big fan, blah, blah, blah.
Right. But maybe, I mean, you never know, but it could be a bot. All right.
No, because then I was like, oh, this and that. And I said a few things. Got a response quite quickly. I was like, obviously you're not familiar with my show. And I said, da, 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 da.
I want to advertise the Christian Coalition, Katie. Are you interested?
No, I was very nice with the response. And then I realized, I'm like, this is an automated response.
I'm talking to a bot.
Right. Because then another response came through. It was just kind of almost a cookie cutter. And I'm like,
you son of a bitch.
Okay, I'm not even going to talk about the website.
Right. If you can't write me your own email, a real person.
Right.
At least. Talk to me honestly.
Yeah. You don't have to blow sunshine up my ass for me to talk to you. You don't have to be like, oh my God, I love your show.
So it's okay.
Like, you've never heard it.
It's okay if I'm doing the bukkake stream while I'm talking about your product. That's fine. I mean, we're doing it with horses and goats. I mean, do we draw the line at horses and goats, or I'm cool with horses and goats while I talk about your product? Yes, that would be great, Katie. Thank you.
Did you know, and I found out that you can get 13 gallons of boar semen?
Apparently 13 gallons.
Apparently.
I don't even know if that's a lot. I mean, I know physically
gallons?
It's a lot, but how much jizz does a boar produce? I don't know. I've never seen a pig come.
That's a lot.
Is it? Maybe they jizz fucking 12.5 gallons per load. Okay. Well, they're fucking giant hog, but I don't know. Maybe they got giant nuts. I'm not sure. Well, some of them definitely have giant nuts.
Some pigs do have really big balls.
Right.
But I don't know about the amount.
So we don't know how many loads that is in 13 gallons. Maybe that's not an astonishing amount. Is what I'm saying. I'm not sure.
I'm just saying 13 gallons of anything is quite a lot of fluid.
Well, it's a lot of fluid, yeah. But compared to, what are you comparing it to?
Comparing it to a fucking gallon. Jesus Christ.
But if you compare it to if you compare it to like your saltwater tank, it's not a lot,
It's just saying it's just spit in the ocean.
Yeah, really. Like if you were next to a lake or some pool, that's nothing.
It is nothing.
You dump 13 gallons of pig jizz in a pool, you'd never even know it was there. You'd barely taste it. Maybe a little eye irritation, just a little, you'd be fine.
I love to take a dip in this here pig cum jizz koozie.
Oh, God.
It's good for the skin.
No.
Oh, my God.
Why are you talking about gallons of jizz anyway?
There's a tribe that actually they make the kids drink cum.
It's the Island Boy tribe.
No. I'm not going to say it again because you were telling me I was doing something bad that
I don't know. I just like I like to make you think you're doing something bad sometimes.
You give me such fucking anxiety. Don't do that.
Why? It's fun. It keeps you occupied.
I've got enough to keep me occupied.
Look, if you didn't have things to keep you occupied, you would be over trying to gimp suit me and hook me up to machinery. Eventually your mind would get there if you don't have something to keep you angry at, right?
What? No.
Well, yeah, no, I've seen it happen. You get bored and you start to want to torture.
What?
That's your MO. That's what you want.
It's not boredom.
Right. Okay.
No.
You need to be occupied. You need to be occupied. So you get occupied sometimes with some neuroses. You're fine. You'll be okay.
You torture me.
Do I?
You do.
Really?
God. Anyway, this one fucking tribe, they they separate the boys from the girls at 7, the boys at 10.
I don't like the way this story's going already.
I'm sorry. They
anytime you lead with tribe, boys and girls separated, somebody's getting some genitals removed. Something's getting stapled shut. Something filled with dirt.
I read it wrong. They get separated at the age of 7 for 10 years.
Okay. Girls can't be around boys. Boys can't be around girls.
Right, for 10 years.
Uh-huh.
And they said during this period, they undergo piercings, nosebleeds.
Yeah.
And they have to drink the cum of the tribe's mightiest warriors.
Yeah, I've heard this story before. Yeah. No, really. This is where you're going?
Well, I don't want to.
You don't want to?
No.
I mean, yeah.
What?
It's their culture. What are we supposed to say? I don't live there.
No.
You don't want to grow up there?
No.
No? What happens to the girls? Obviously, they're like stapled shut and thrown to lions or something, right?
Well, no, who knows? They might just be getting them ready to go all fucking like crazy.
I mean, where's the line with the, the whole idea, sometimes they'll say any kind of like tribal culture, like indigenous peoples, they need to maintain their culture. Where do you draw the line on letting them maintain their culture, right? Like, there's definitely people who would want to like stop that, obviously, because they're kids.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Taking warrior jizz all the time, just, because that's how they do it. It's conflicting, isn't it? I know. I just don't want to grow up there.
No,
yeah.
But I mean, if that's what you've always done, you wouldn't think it was weird.
That's the really fucked up part, isn't it? Like you wouldn't think anything of it. It would just be how it is. People adapt to all kinds of weird shit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I don't.
Well, me included. Like zombie apocalypse comes, and
what?
Well, we adapt or we don't exist. That's the whole. People are good at adapting to fucked up shit.
Well, then why would you want to though? Even just still
not
fucking
want to.
Exist.
I'm just saying you don't know if you don't know the difference. Like happiness is like relative. If you grow up with certain things, and you don't know any different. That's your reality, right?
Yeah. I
mean, all these ancient civilizations, all kinds of fucked up shit happened to them. But, Spartans, boys raised to do this and girls raised, all kinds of strange stories through from the beginning of time. But that is exactly what they knew. And I don't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because they probably didn't think it was wrong or just whatever. Well, speaking of Spartacus, what you're saying, I wanna end this on a good note. I want to talk about some of if you're bored and you think you've gone through Netflix or whatever streaming site that you have, Prime, whatever the fuck it is, these are the TV shows with the most sex scenes.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying it's got something going for it.
Okay.
Besides,
Yeah. The ones with the most sex scenes.
That's right.
Shoot.
So there's Californication.
Okay. Never seen it.
It's got David Duchovny in it from the X-Files.
That's right. I think I remember seeing it advertised somewhere or another.
I don't know. I think he's just he's a sex addict or something.
That's one of the really hard things with the way entertainment is. Like everything is so segregated, and if you don't have a streaming service that something's offered on, you probably don't even know it exists. Even if you do have the streaming service, you might not even know.
Right.
You never even heard of it, which is such a strange thing.
It sucks.
It kinda doesn't, because everything is just in the little slot that you like.
Yeah, no, that's true.
You don't have to sit through shit that is just okay. You can everything is good,
Well,
or you just don't watch it.
Yeah, no, that's true. But the second one with the most was that Spartacus, Blood and Sand that we watched.
Oh, that was pretty fucking...
Yeah, if you guys want to see a series that's got a lot of action and it's got...
A lot of hot man-on-man action,
a lot of sex and a lot of boobies. A lot of natural boobs.
Men tied up fighting.
Topless Xena warrior princess.
There was that was been a long time since we've seen that, but it was pretty good. I remember liking it anyway, and I remember there being lots of hot men and women rolling around sweaty in olive oil. And,
oh yeah, no, it's fucking great. And don't be alarmed, but like after the first season or in the middle of the second season or something, they switched Spartacus.
Oh, that's because Spartacus died.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah, so it wasn't like a contract. Spoiler alert.
Right. Whatever. They would
This
get
is
it.
old by now. This is fucking 10 years ago, probably.
Like, was I that high or how fucked up was I when we watched this? Because I'm like, that guy doesn't look right.
God knows how we watched it, though. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if we watched it all at once. Things are patchy for me sometimes.
Yeah. No, I completely get that. That happens to me too.
Right. So Spartacus in Californication.
But they're so you'll see the list on there too because it also has the movies.
Yeah.
Well, it tells you like how long the sex scenes are there for, like how much of the movie
Was that
in
Mr.
minutes.
Mr. Boob or Mr.
Skin?
Mr. Skin? There you go.
No, this is something else called the lab.
But the same kind of information Mr. Skin would have as well.
Kind of like that.
Right.
And it's weird because you think that Game of Thrones has a lot of like wang dangles. We the fluffy we.
A few a year.
Well, I mean,
Like-
they got some tits, and well, I was surprised that there was so much more.
Wang?
They were so much lower on the list.
Yeah, 'cause it really
than
wasn't
a bunch
that
of
much.
Other things
Like I said, maybe a couple wangs a year you'd see.
like they have fucking Orange is the New Black above, like at number 4, with like 27 sex scenes, and I don't remember it being that many.
So you're arguing with the statistics there?
Kind of am.
Okay. I mean, what do they consider a sex scene? Making out?
Shit on a pita.
Eye contact?
No.
the turd, whatever. What is that?
TurdKebab.
TurdKebab. Hashtag TurdKebab. Should check that out on YouTube. Anyway, it's a good video. Is it a kebab or is it a turd? We don't know. We're not sure. It's an internet.
Just don't worry about it.
Okay. There's no way to explain it
No, you'll have to check it out.
if you want to.
Don't.
You could.
Don't. That's all right.
Yeah, I mean, you're listening to us, so there's definitely like
Something
an amount.
wrong with you.
Well, no, not wrong, but there's an amount of curiosity to something that's like completely gross to a lot of people.
Yes.
And maybe even gross to you. Just the idea of, oh my God, what is that? Let me see it again.
Yeah, no, let me see it again. Yeah, no, I've done that before, which I thought, yeah.
There's lots of videos you've watched, I'm sure, that,
Oh, it's kind of funny.
you went,
'Cause-
oh, and then you went, oh, what's the, wait, hang on.
well, a lot of the times,
Yeah, that's not too bad. I kind of, yeah, that's pretty good, really. Now,
a lot of the times it's. I mean, you're sitting right there. Even today, I was looking at stuff, just kind of putting together some, I don't know, last minute things
you were
for
watching
today.
that guy get his urethra sucked out when I walked past you and I saw you watching that one. I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck is going on with that one? There's like a garden hose shoved down a urethra, hooked to a vacuum pump. Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yeah, they just kind of suck it out.
what did they suck out though?
Jizz.
I don't know if jizz works that way.
No. They had it on a setting, so there was pressure there. So when you came,
So it wasn't like sucking it out of them. It was
right, but it was far enough in, so it wasn't his bladder, but it was
Okay.
far enough.
This is what I'm
down,
saying.
So
If
it
you
doesn't
shove it
like
into your-
shoot at the sides.
like if you go to a certain point, you're past the flap
That's right.
and you're heading north again instead of south.
So that could be a problem. But these people kind of look like they know what they're doing.
You know how that is though. Every time we thought there were people who looked like they knew what they were doing.
They had no idea.
Later on, you would definitely find out. No, just drunk and this is They just let her rip.
It's like,
They figure it out later.
oh, okay, wow. That could have gone a lot worse.
I guess everybody's fine. We don't have to go to the emergency room. It's okay.
Do you have this person's number? Who is that other person that they were? Oh, I don't.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
Anywho, all right, we're out of here for tonight because I gotta go.
Right. Right. Uh-huh.
I need to lay on the couch and I need to shove snacks in my face.
You've been in slowpoke mode.
I have.
Plus, you've been like, hey, bro, we're going to talk about some stuff, man.
Have I been? Yeah. No, I guess I have.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, yeah, I got movies coming out soon. You got things. Yes.
Stuff.
All right, stuff and such. Do you have anything for me, SE?
No.
You're looking at me. So all right, I have to go. Well, kisses and pink products. Love you. Bye. Have a happy 420 later. Happy Easter.
It's already
happy
happened.
Passover.
It's all already happened.
Happy anal day.
That's happened too. It's all over by now.
Yay. Hope you enjoyed it. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Okay.
I like tacos and burritos.